Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Tonight we're going to start a brand new Timberborn series. So, I hope you're all ready. We're going to give the Ironteeth here a try. I typically end up playing the folk tales. I really like having the windmills and stuff to do their power, but I haven't really played the Ironteeth since they've been updated, so I would like to give them a good try and see how well the developers have improved on them. So, and then also, we want to play on the new, what was it called? Canyons, right? No, not Canyon, Craters. Wanted to try out the new map as well. So, without further ado, let's get this started. Just going to play on normal. Just kind of, I want to play casually. I don't really feel like having, I want to focus more on building, making my town look cool and stuff, and you know, if the series seems to do well and you guys want to see more of this as I keep playing, we can try a hard series and see if we can do, but for now, let's just play a normal, enjoy our little town, watch our beavers grow. Yeah, let's see. Let's get this loaded up and let's go. Okay, so, I'm gonna call my town Coppercog. Let's get going. Okay, so let's get a pause in here. And let's see, take a look around. So, we got water coming from over this way. Okay, so what we really want, so we're going to want water coming down, probably start filling up in here. Yeah, okay, so we got metal there. Looks like we got a big pool of water over here. Some metals, some metals. Looks like we got another metal mine. Usually 3. Does this map only have the 2 metal mines? Oh, you know, I bet there's one. Yep, right there. Okay. So it looks like our quickest source of metal is either going to be right there or probably right there. We'll find out. But let's see. Okay, let's get some structures head on down now. Let's get our roads laid out. One of the first things I like to do is usually just build a quick path around my main hall here. We'll just send it on down. Yeah, we'll hit that up and we'll bring it over here so we can get those. And then back here, we'll send it back from this way. Alright, now we're going to need some wood. So let's get a couple lumberjack flags in. And we're going to need some, not planting crops, we need food. We need to harvest. I think just one berry gatherer should be fine for now. And then to cut trees, so we need to mark a tree cutting area here. We'll just lay this all out. I don't want to get across there. We'll make sure it's all on this side for now. We're probably going to want to clear that out, but we'll just leave this for now. I guess if we need to, not going to want the trees over there, so we'll mark that area. In fact, this whole starting zone, we're just going to mark it, and if we happen to plant anything we don't want to cut down, we'll just come through and we'll get rid of it. But for now, we'll just mark up this whole area. And now we need some storage so they can start placing the wood. That one, we'll just get a big one for our wood right now. And then as far as storage for our food, let's get a couple, what do you think? Just a couple warehouses, maybe down this way? What is it? R, okay. Let's see, it holds 30, so we're probably going to want at least 2 for our berries down here. Let's see, berries, and then we're definitely going to be needing water. So let's get a water pump ready and set up. Whoops, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Could place it, that looks like a good spot. And then, let's see. I know we're going to be wanting a dam very quickly, so How do we want to do that? Because there's a lot of trees right here. They'll probably get them cut pretty quickly, so we'll hope for the best there. Get a little road going across. We'll have it come out to, what, here? That looks good. And let's let them start to work. Alright. Okay, little guys, let's get you moving. Okay, it's been a little bit since I've played Timberborn, so let's get the hang of things again. We're definitely going to need some houses, but that's a lot of wood, so we'll hold off on that for the moment. Definitely the dam, keeping the water up, far more important, making sure they got food. Let's see, we've got 3 unemployed. I thought, oh, I did not select you yet. Okay, place the wood in there. Let's slow it down for now. What do we want? Let's make sure we're getting a decent bit of food. So let's get a farmhouse going up this way. And let's turn it, let's actually, yeah, that's probably a good low spot right there. Kohlrabi. So this is their new starting food, eh? And then we've got that, and that, and that, and that. Okay. So yeah, we'll plant down some kohlrabi. We'll make a nice little field. About like that, I guess. We could do, you know what? We'll go about, yeah, right about there. Okay, that sounds good to me. Is there anything else we need in the meantime? We've got water, we've got food. Oh, we could get a couple inventors going. Make sure to get our science on the move. Let's just place down, we'll do 4. 4 fit right in there pretty nicely. Get that across. And what I like to do with my inventors is I put their workplace priority down. You need research points, of course, to progress, but I don't need research points to survive. We definitely want to make sure they're chopping wood, gathering food, getting water. All that is far more important than them just sitting around researching all day. So, let's speed things up and be on our way. Let's get a few of these things finished. How we doing? So we got our 2 workers in there. Looks like we've got one of our storages down here complete. The other one also now complete. Good. Oh, we're gonna need some water storage too, actually. So, let's get, I don't know, so these are 15 logs each, so they're a little expensive right now until we can get our research done and make sure our trees are renewable. Oh good, and they're definitely chopping away down here pretty quickly. Oh, and it actually looks like, let's see, how far? So, doesn't look like they can go past here yet. So, they're not going to be able to build the dam until we can get the road just a tiny bit further. In fact, let's make sure they can. Demolition. Mark resources for demolition. Yeah, we'll get rid of those little ones and that one, and we'll let them chop down the rest to get wood from. If we do start running out of wood, I mean, we can always place a couple guys over here to gather this stuff, but with any luck, we'll... what is it called? Let's look it up. With any luck, we'll get the forester up and running before we run out of wood over here, although that's probably not going to happen. So, let's see. Let's get one of these up and going. I guess we actually probably want to turn it the other way. Or should we go over... Yeah, probably here is going to be our best bet for now. And we're going to need a path to it at some point, but we'll get that hooked up eventually. Okay, good. So now they can start building over there. And then let's actually work on... We can do a water wheel, right? Yes. Okay, good. So you can actually have a much lower construction site, because we want that done first, because otherwise this is going to block them being able to build it. Our crops are coming along nicely there. And look at that, we have our first inventor. So starting to get some research points there so we can work towards getting the foresters. Make our wood renewable. And then we can start growing our city from there. Alright. So far off to a good start. 2 pieces of our dam ready. That's good. Nice. They are working quite quickly. And our water supply looks to be doing good. You know what? We should actually probably increase its construction priority. And then your guys' construction priority. Let's see, we can just use this button. This will be a little bit faster. We'll lower you guys too. And then of course you're the lowest. You. What did I say? Okay, so you're a green. You know what? I actually want you to also be a green. But let's definitely get this going. Let's get some water stored up and ready, just in case we get a drought before we get the dam done. It's looking like there's a good possibility we'll get the dam done first, but let's also not take that risk. Now, it looks like you guys will be able to reach that to build it, so that's good. Oh, yeah, because you guys can just walk on down. I guess this could be built then, actually. Because they can just walk down here and build it, can't they? Nice. Okay, and we are out of berries here, so good thing we got the farm up and running. We do have plenty of food for now. We are going to need some more storage, though, so we can store these up from the farm. Place a couple down right there. And what is that? Kohlrabi? Let's see. Where is it? There we go. And then you also. Cool. Okay. I'm sure they'll be glad when we can finally get some housing, but we definitely don't want to use those logs up yet. We want to make sure our forest is renewable before we start working on the houses. Although we do need them to start making the babbies. Because otherwise, our beavers are currently not renewable. Which is a bigger problem than any of this. So, let's look at the housing. Breeding pods. I guess we don't actually need housing to have a breeding pod down, though, do we? Just place it up. Yeah, we'll set it right there for now. We can get one going. We'll probably need 2 or 3 to get us really growing, but that should at least keep our population a little bit stable. Oh, good. And we've got this done, so they can start storing water. And look at that. They're halfway through, and we can now get down the next bit of that. It's kind of looking like I should probably just get a lumberjack flag going over here so they can be chopping this stuff down as well. I don't know. Let's see. Have they put logs? They put logs into those and those. Okay, so I'm just going to let those finish. I probably should not have wasted the logs and all that, but oh well. We should be fine. We should have plenty with what's over here. And then all these trees will also grow, so that'll give us a bunch of wood there. I mean, if we have to, we could always extend the road out here. There's all these, actually. They're worth 8, too, so if we have to, there's all those logs over there we can build a road out to. Well, good. So we've got some options if we start running out. Oh, look at that. Dam is almost complete. Just one more to go, and okay, so they've got 5 logs in it so far. Well, good. Snoring beaver over there. They're just, man, I love this game. Ever since I started playing it, when it first came out, I was really kind of skeptical. I kept seeing it run across Steam. I'd see other YouTubers playing it, and I'm just kind of looking at it going, really? A game about beavers? But, you know, finally just gave in one day, downloaded it, and man, this has got to be one of the best purchases I've ever made. I absolutely adore this game. I love how you build. I love games where I'm building like brick by brick, and I can really kind of build my world. I'm not a great artist, so the brick by brick thing is really nice for me because I feel like I can make things a little bit aesthetically pleasing with my artistic skill. Kind of like Minecraft. It's those blocks don't exactly look the greatest, but when you've got someone with less artistic skill, it's kind of nice to have that to you feel like you can actually accomplish something and make something that looks a little nicer. At least that's my opinion on it. Because, I feel like I've made quite a few cool little bases on Minecraft. Nothing like some of the really cool stuff I see, but I'm proud of the few little things I've made. And that's one thing I really like about Timberborn is I'll take a lot of the blocks and just kind of build these cool little bases and stuff. I find it really fun. Hey, look at that. Our dam is done. Well, good. So now when we get our first drought, our water here will stay. Let's see. So we don't have any logs on us at the moment, but so we've got the 4 of the 20 in there, and actually we have the research points to learn the forester. Good. Well, then let's go ahead and we'll place you, right there. So once they get rid of that tree, we can get that road fully connected. And same with those 2 trees. Once they're up, we can get that road connected. Which those 2 trees look like, let's see, that one should grow fairly quickly. Okay, so they'll both grow about the same time. Shouldn't be too much longer that they grow, then they'll get them chopped down and we'll get those roads connected. How's this tree looking? 88%? Okay, so it won't take too much longer either. Good. And how we doing here? We've got 12. Nice. Good, good, good. And we've already got a decent little power supply. Nice. Good. That will definitely be plenty for our first little mill here, and now we won't need a little wheel to waste any workers on. Okay. So we're just waiting on the planks, which means we're waiting on these trees here. Not going to build a warehouse quite yet for this, not until I make sure this forester's built, because that way they only build enough planks to fill up this storage and not be wasting logs we might need just in case. But as soon as we can get the forester up and running, we'll definitely get a warehouse for that. So let's also get our trees ready. I usually like to just start with a nice little pine field. We get 2 logs from it, and let's see, should we do pine? I like that a little bit better than the birch. Mangroves, those go in the water, right? Yeah, those are new. And then our oaks, those are the really nice ones, but they take 30 days. So yeah, we'll start with the pines. They only take 12 days to get growing. It's usually how I start things. And there we go. He's working on that. Okay, good. So we've actually got the road connected there. So now we're just waiting for these 2 to grow so we can connect our road here. Then we'll start getting our planks. We've got plenty of logs right now. Are they making? They are making beavers. Good. Oh, let's see. That's a problem. Let's get your well-being, and you guys need a teeth grindstone. Where do I want to set that? I suppose right down here is fine. Could just put it right there in that little corner. Okay, things are looking good. How much longer on these trees? 97, 96. Okay, so they're going to sprout here anytime. And then our little log guys can get those taken down. Once we get the forester up, we'll probably, I guess we'll leave it until those trees grow, and then we can take those out. But I guess we could also make you a much lower priority, because we don't actually need you working. now that the tree farm is over here. Oh, good. So, come on, guys. Let's wake up, take out these 2 trees, and get our planks going. I know you're probably thinking I don't exactly play the most efficiently, but I'm just here to have fun. I'm not here for super efficiency. That's kind of why I just want to play on normal. I want to see what I can build, not how hard it is to build it, really. But like I said, if this series is doing well and you guys want to keep seeing more, you really want to see me play it on hard, then we'll definitely do that. But for now, let's just sit back, relax, and enjoy. What kind of foods? Let's see. So the fermenter takes those things and turns them into those things. What are those? Cassavas, maybe? Yep. Okay. I guess we could plant a few of those down. What did the fermenter take to build? So there's 25 logs. We're at 61 right now, and really this is just wait. Oh, it's actually got its planks. So I mean, we could do that. Does it take? Oh, it does take power though. Okay, never mind. We're gonna hold off on that for a second. Actually, since they've been doing a lot of good research, actually we don't need, I don't want those yet. I want to research platforms, and I want to research stairs and have those ready so I can start getting across to some of these other areas. And we got our first drought coming in. Water's doing pretty good for now. Okay, good. So now he's replanting our little forest here. And we've got 4 places without work, so we've only got 1 scientist, but that's okay, because like I said, you know, science isn't, we want to progress, but we're not going to die if we're not earning science points. All right, where do we want to, how do we want to work on a sound? Like I said, I'm thinking probably dam up this area so we can get water start flowing down into here. I think that'd be nice, and then we can place, we might work a road up here and actually just put a nice big dam way, way up there. Get it to come up to, I guess, this level, huh? That's actually a great idea. I like that. Okay. So, how are we going to work on that? So that's this level here. Okay. So this is 1 above it. So this is a lower. You know what? Let's just start building a pathing. We'll work on it from right on over here. So like that, and that, and that, and let's get a road going out this way. Now that we've got that infinite range, that's pretty awesome. And actually, let's get rid of you, because we'll put a stair here. And then we want a platform behind it. Platform across, and there, and we'll do that and that. I know there's the triples, but for now, don't want to really put the points into them, and really, right now we've got the infinite wood, so we're okay. Just might take a little longer. Again, I'm not necessarily the most efficient person at this, but I just enjoy playing it. I'm just here to make a cool looking city. Okay, so we want to dam up to there at that point. Okay, we are going to start wanting these though. So we'll just have them kind of working on that. In the meantime, let's see what other things. Let's look at our power. Can we get the, okay, so we're going to need gears for that. So let's look at our gears. That's going to cost us 100. So we need to start looking into housing. We need to get our beavers growing, and most definitely. So let's actually get maybe a few more breeding pods going. At which point we're definitely going to start needing more water. Kind of cornered myself, didn't I? Let's see. So actually, gonna remove you, So that way we can get some road going back here. There we go. We can, whoops, did not mean to do that. Demolish these roads here. Oh good, they already got rid of that. And then we can place some breeding pods back this way. Let's put down, let's see, we're doing really good on berries, so let's just put down 2 for now. And actually we can start growing our own berries too. So we might actually work on a little berry field. We'll probably, yeah, maybe we'll get a forester down here and we can just lower his, we can lower the workplace priority so they're not taking up a whole lot. We'll just drop it down to the lowest because all we need him to do is plant the berry bushes, and then we're not going to need anyone in there. So let's go from here, and I don't know, we'll take it out to what, right there? That look good? Looks good to me. And that should get us quite a few berries once we get that up and running. Seems food's doing good. This seems to be doing all right. And our crops should be perfectly fine when the drought comes in. Wow, they're actually coming right along with that stuff. Looks like now we're just kind of waiting on some wood over here. What is going on? Oh, okay, I see what's going on. Cool. Our little sleeping beavers down here. Uh-oh, this guy's hungry. Why are you so hungry? Go eat, dude. Dude, wake up. You're hungry. Go eat some food, man. There's plenty for us. Cool. Alright. So, alright, we don't have any power for planks right now, so they're gonna be working. Okay, so yeah, let's get some housing going then while we're waiting. Let's see, 10, so how many? We've got 10 plus the 2 kids right now. So it's at least, I don't know, we'll get it up to 20 for now. Probably a good enough number at the moment. And we'll just have that road come around that way. And then we'll probably place 2 more over here. Cool. Okay, and then tomorrow morning the drought will end and this can start moving again. That will be nice. Well, since we're actually low on logs and waiting for the trees, I guess we're still not going to put in a warehouse for planks yet. Because right now, those 13 that they store, that's plenty for us at the moment. They're using a lot for all of this, and they're not really going to store it yet anyway. So, no real reason to set up any warehouses for that. Let's look into some things that might make the beavers a little happier though, like a campfire. They like campfires. This is ground only. Okay, so I wanted to put some housing there, didn't I? How do I want to do this? You know what? Maybe we'll just stick it right on over here. That sounds good. I know I'm using a little bit of my grassland, but it'll be okay. What does that take? That's just 15 logs. What else do we have here? We got the rooftop terrace. We've already got that. Okay, that'll be good for now. Let's let them do their thing. Let's actually... Let's see. We'll put an increased priority there. We'll put an increased priority there. And actually here. And let's go on over here. We don't need this stuff to be nearly as high. Let's just cut across on over there. Okay, there we go. That will do for now. Because that's going to take a while anyway, so we want to make sure we're getting stuff around the town, making the beavers a little happier first. Alright. I'd say our colony is going really well so far. Definitely, since we're getting more breeding pods, I know we're going to start needing more water, so let's actually start thinking about that now. We'll just keep it on a normal priority for the moment. Stick that on right up there. So that way these things can get done, because they're happy with this water, but we're definitely, since we're starting to grow more beavers, we're gonna need more water here soon enough. At which rate we're definitely gonna want to start getting this done, because these water pumps are going to empty this out during a drought pretty quickly too. I'm gonna guess this little bit of water we'll be able to handle too, but after that, if we get a third in, it's definitely gonna dry it out. All right. Okay, so really right now we just need more beavers. That's our biggest drawback, because right now 6 of our jobs are needing some beavers. We got guys, so we got guys working there. Of course, we've got guys here. Don't have anyone working science right now. That's unfortunate. And then, okay, so yeah, we're waiting for trees to grow and we're waiting for beavers to be born. Cool. Let's see. So yeah. So I guess, because we're going to want some metal probably sooner rather than later, because these are the Ironteeth after all. They're going to want to start wanting metal pretty quickly. So we'll work on expanding the town this way. In fact, we might want to actually just cut the road through here. That would probably be our best bet. Not a tree cutting area, we need demolition for resources. Okay, and you. Because we're going to want the road to come on through here. Oh, good. They're coming out. Oh, we are out of water. Okay, so definitely want that next pump up. Actually, since we're out of water, let's just increase that priority now. What do I got you? You're at a low workplace. How close are these trees getting to being done? They're going to be a while. We need some logs now, so you. Let's get someone over here working and get some trees chopping so we can get this pump up and going. Because our beavers are thirsty. Go, little guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Did not mean it. Apparently 13 of you drink all of the water. Oh, it's the breeding pods. They use water, right. I didn't even think about that. See, I'm not terribly used to the Ironteeth. It's so much easier with the folktales. You control your population through the number of houses you have. Makes it a lot easier. With these guys, you got the breeding pods and they're just making more and more beavers. It's a little bit harder to control how many of them there are. But that should get built, I'm sure, fast enough. And okay, so he chopped down all the trees, so let's actually get your priority way back down there. We'll get that there, and we'll just kind of bring it on over. How close are we? 8 of 12. Are you don't have any, so we have no more logs. We did not get that completed. Most unfortunate. Please don't start dying of dehydration. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were most definitely made. Oh well. Oh gosh, guys. You do have someone working in here, I hope. Yes, we do. Okay, good. At least there's that. Pump the water. Pump the water! In fact, let's turn... We can pause you for now, yes. We'll let that continue because they're working on the next water pump before they even build that. We'll keep this one going because we do need more beavers coming in, but we're going to stop the other one so we don't keep using water on it for now until we can... Oh, good. So they're building that, building that, building that. Okay. Pump up your priority, drop you back down. Okay, we got a guy in each. Good. So that means we can actually turn you back on. You should be good, because now that we've got 2 pumps going, which should get us some water in again. Okay guys, don't worry. We got another pump. We got someone working it, and we still got someone working over here. Good. Still got 2 of you guys building. Obviously, none of you collecting science at the moment. Let's actually lower the second lumberjack flag, because we really only need the 1 lumberjack at the moment. And this is still... Okay, that's normal. And you're on the lowest. How's the farm? Farm's got 2 guys. We've got 2 guys in there. So, looks like we're doing pretty good to keep progressing. And then we'll get rid of that tree. Oh, actually, while we're at it, let's see, trees and bushes. Let's get some more of these down where we knock down the trees. And then once we get that tree knocked down, you know what, actually, let's just, is there a way to mark it? Okay, I got to mark it from deletion from here, it looks like. Yep, we'll get rid of that because we don't actually need this anymore. And then that's another spot we can put some more berry bushes. Cool. It's going well. Okay, good. You're getting rid of that. And down. Okay, we're doing good. Our trees are finally starting to grow, so we should start getting wood in a little bit more regularly now that the first ones have started to actually grow up. Okay, I think we've got everything back on track. Doesn't look like we've lost any beavers to dehydration, so that's good. And we've got our 2 pumps pumping away. Oh, yes, plenty of water now. We could always put some more storage up, but right now we need the logs at the moment. What are they working on? So they're getting that house going, which that'll start getting our beavers happier. And we get that number up and they'll start working faster. Because right now, they're not too happy about this lack of shelter thing. Oh, that pauses it when I look at it. That's too bad, actually. Alright. So now that we've got the 3 breeding pods, hopefully we can start filling in these jobs. We've got 2 babies at the moment, 2 little kids. Let's get them grown up and get this colony growing. Nice. How are we doing on this? Okay, that says. So we got the planks, we're just waiting on the logs over there. We got our first house down. That's good. What is that number? I really don't, let's see, distance. Oh, that's cool. That's new, I think. That's awesome. So distance 5, distance 2, nice. Ah, yes, much happier beavers. Good, good. The happier they get, the harder their work. Nice. Good, good. Not really keeping terribly, so we're going to need to expand the food here soon, it's looking like. But we need a lot more beavers first. Well, a lot. We need 5 more. And actually, really, I mean, we only need 1 in here for now, and I don't know where the others would be going. Okay, let's see. Yep, you're doing good. We'll keep you at normal priority because we want to keep the trees coming in. In fact, there's plenty of areas for him to keep planting. Come on, guys. Let's get some more going. Let's get some more. We can do it. Build this colony. Oh, good. Got our second house going. So now we've got plenty of beds for our beavers at the moment. I'm sure we're going to need a third one here soon enough. But let's not use the logs at the moment. We'll save them because I do want to get this going sooner rather than later. I mean, our water is going to be good for now. I guess we'll find out what this drought does with the two, but these two probably won't empty this. If they do, it's going to be right at the end of the drought, but really we should be okay. But we're definitely going to be needing more and more pumps, obviously, so we want to get this blocked off, like I said, sooner rather than later. So once they get this cleared out, they can start working on this again. And they'll start working on that as well. That way we can get more berries going, which is just going to help the breeding process and keep our food up, of course. Doesn't look like we need it at the moment, but the more we start placing of those, these berries are going to start dropping pretty quickly. Okay. How are we going? So, oh, good. So any logs they're making is just going towards, well, that will make them happy. So, oh, and they got that up and running. No one to work it yet, but we'll get there. We will definitely get there. So they're going to start working on this right now, which we're just going to let them do at the moment because we really can't place down many more buildings until we have a few more workers. Now, why did that stop turning? Let's see, we actually have the wood, so let's push out these water wheels. We'll place a couple more down so we get that full bit of river. Oh, because we're in a drought. That's why it's not working. Duh. Alright. Yes, we need to start thinking, need to be upgrading our food here soon. Which I guess we will with the berries, honestly. So, shouldn't be too much of an issue, but I want to start looking into the other types of food. So we can use the fermenter to make all that stuff. We've got the oil. Okay, so that's where that comes from. And then the hydroponic farm? Hydroponic garden. That's usually, so, okay, so it's a salt. Oh, good. So stuff can be built on top of it. Oh, I see. That's cool. And then we got the food factory, which makes us chips. So they eat lots of chips and coffee, apparently. Hey, sounds like me. Gotta get through a day's work. Need all the coffee I can do. Where would this lead if we were to break it? Just on over there. It would give us more green going this way, but let's not break it yet because I don't want to have to deal with building a dam over here yet. Although I could just make this a dam itself, and then when we're not in a drought, this could be getting some, we could be building, or yeah, growing over this way. Although, let's see, we're going to be lifting the water up to this level, so that's going to actually fill all of this in. That's going to give us so much water. Okay, so yeah, water is probably not going to be a problem once we can get this dam completed. But we need, oh gosh, we're getting down on beavers. We've had some old age. So you guys, you need to grow up. We need beavers. We need people working. Well, at least we got them something to do right here. And of course, they're still working on this. They're making some pretty decent progress. They've got a long way to go here, but at least they got this part of it done. And we've got that stair there. Yeah, but definitely quite a long way to go still. Okay. Let's see, anything we need? You know, we're probably going to start getting sick beavers here soon, but again, we need more beavers so we can start getting some research going. Okay. So, come on, guys. Keep pumping the beavers out. Should I maybe build a couple more of these? I don't want to overdo it, though, is the problem. Because it's kind of one of those, you should build a couple, wait, see what they do, and then build more. Because if you just, like if I were to just drop 10 down right now, we would definitely die. Our beavers would starve, they'd dehydrate, it would not be good. Because it would just use up all our water, all our berries, and then we start getting more beavers than we actually need, and yeah, you know. I guess in the meantime, we could be working on some housing, because we're going to be needing a lot more of that. We've got 6 beds left, so let's get the other 2 down that we were planning. And we'll just build a road around it. Oh, and then we can build some over here, and yeah. We could actually start working on the rooftop terraces too, since we have the platforms and stairs. How do we want to do that? Where do we want to put our stairs going up? Let's plan this out. Okay. So I think we'll build our stair. Actually, yeah, we could do that. And then, so we'll come around this way. Nope. We want, let's see, right there. And then, where do we want the terrace exactly? Should we maybe go right there and have it go this way? We could actually do 2 and do that. And then we'll come back over here. So we're going to need right there and there. And then let's actually build the stairs right there. Okay, and then we'll get this in. And we'll have this. And you know what? Actually, let's build right there. See, this is what I love about Timberborn. I love, you know, I just like building up and around and doing all the weird things that you start building up, and it's cool. I love it. I like making all the windy stairs, and again, it's not going to be efficient. I just have fun making it look weird and funky, and you know, I'm having fun. That's what matters to me. I'm having lots of fun with it. Well, cool. Okay. Colony is going really well so far. We had that little bit of a hiccup at the beginning, but no one died of dehydration, so I guess we got through it just fine. Oh, good. And yeah, this, as far as I noticed, did not dry out. So the 2 water pumps are perfectly fine right here. Let's see, farmers are still doing good. Food is definitely doing perfectly fine for now. Okay. Off to an excellent start. Oh, hey, yeah, and they're starting to make progress towards this way. So, whenever we get more science, we'll get these 2 unlocked, so that way, because here's quite a bit more drop down. I'd rather just be able to put some taller ones in over there. And since they're going to be working on this for a while, might as well wait to see what happens. I mean, if they get this done before we can get the research points up, we'll just start putting in the next one so we can get the dams up. Because again, we want that done sooner rather than later, so we can start getting this all filled in with water. Make sure we have plenty of water, plenty of space to start farming, you know, all that stuff. Nice. Okay, so the colony is going well. What do you need, Beaver? Hey, stop. Hold on a minute. What is wrong with you? You are injured. Okay, so yes, we need doctors. Doctors. So come on, guys. We need you to grow up so we can start getting some research going. Maybe I should make one of you normal priorities. Yeah, we'll do that. That way we can get, because we need some research points because we're going to need those doctors. Because if everyone starts getting injured, then we're not going to have anyone working. And that's no good. We don't want that happening. So that's only 80, so it shouldn't take too much longer till we get that up and running. Good. Okay, coming along well so far. So we'll probably save this area for some more farmland. I think that's a good idea. Let's see, let's look at some of the crops that we're going to want to start growing. So the soybeans, what do we do with the soybeans? Okay, they go in the fermenter with the oil. The mushrooms, we don't actually plant down the mushrooms, right? Oh, no. We'll start getting corn, eggplants, canola. How does the corn work? So those are mushrooms and some of that other stuff. Okay. So the corn and wood makes that, and then that and that. Okay, so we're going to need the food factories to start getting more of that advanced stuff, but the fermenter can at least... Okay, so yeah. We'll start looking into the fermenter here soon, too, once we get the beaver population back up and up. Let's see, how are we going? Okay, we've got the points we need. Did the one guy actually heal from the injury? I didn't know they would actually heal without a medical bed, but anyway, let's make it so it goes faster. Where do we want to put it? Should we put it back here with the breeding pods? I suppose that works. We should probably get at least 2 in for now. Alright. Let's see here. And then yeah, we want to go get the metal over that way, but that's still going to be a little ways off. So, that'll be alright. And we've still got our research points trickling in, so that way we can start getting our different pathing up, our new platforms. I'll probably purchase the triple first, so that way it'll make it quite a bit easier to get over this way. And then actually what we need too is to get the levee, because we're not going to be able to build the dam over here until we have the levee. Alright. Going well. Okay, cool. We're finally starting to get built up. We're down to the 4 vacancies now. We were stuck at that 5 for quite a while, and we're finally starting to grow. I feel like we could probably handle 1 more breeding pod. We'll just have to keep a good eye on everything. And actually, we'll do it this way because I want these done as well. Get some priorities up and out. Try to get this population up. Make sure they're getting healed. Is there anything else out of well-being? I know they do like the showers. Actually, does not cost too much either. Not too much on the science as well. So we might get some of those done here soon. Cool. Looks like our tree farm's doing well. Looks like the trees... Looks like they're growing as quick as they're getting cut. And so I think we've got a good cycle going over there. What is going on? Okay, so they just were trying to fill... Oh, right, because that was the new one. They built that quick. Good. Oh, and they've already got those in. Hey, and look at all this. We've about got this section set up, so that way they can start using these rooftop terraces. That'll bring us up a little bit more happiness. Because again, every point we can increase the happiness makes them work harder. I do really like how they've changed the happiness system. I'm pretty satisfying. I mean, I liked the old system, but this one's it's just kind of easier to manage, easier to handle. It's been working. I feel like it's been working really well. What did they? Was that update 3 they did that one? That one's not a part of update 4, right? I want to say that was in update 3. I could be wrong. Maybe it's update 4 that added this new happiness. Okay, we're still doing berries, the farms, you know. Maybe we should have them actually harvest first so they can, so we actually start storing some of this food. Hey, look at that. So once they get that built, we'll have our first rooftop terrace. Nice. And they're already well on the way, only need 4 more logs there. And then they'll start working back on this again. Cool. This is going really well. Oh, next drought's coming in. But we've got plenty of planks for the time being, so... And it seemed like one of these wheels actually kind of spun a little bit while during a drought, so... Shouldn't be too much of a problem. But what are some of our power options? So we've got all the different water wheels. We've got the large... Oh, right. So I can't actually look at it at the moment. And then, of course, we want our engines ultimately. Then, yeah, definitely need to start getting... Okay, so we need to start working towards some gears as well. So that way we can get the high power shafts. That way we can start getting power all around our town. We can get all this kind of moved around because right now I really don't want to keep the lumber mill there, but that's currently where the power is. So until we can get the shafts up and running, that's where it's gonna stay. You know, actually we could build some wheels right along here. We could build a levee along here so we can keep the flow so it doesn't go into there. And then that'd be a good place for high power shaft, and then we can build it over, then we can build the shafts over these roads. I think that'd be a good idea. That way we can start getting the power. Probably maybe start doing our production back here. We could build it, because once we get this filled in, this is all going to be water eventually. But we'll start building the platforms on top of it, and then we can start doing maybe our industrial area up that way. I think I like that idea. Hey, look at that. They are coming along. Oh, and we're up to 140. What did we need for the triples? It was 200. Yes, okay. So we're getting there. And our beavers are growing. Good. How's water? You know, we're going to have to start thinking about definitely increasing water, it's looking like. Starting to get a lot more beavers coming in. They're filling up more of these breeding pods. But I really don't want to have to place another pump in here. So maybe I should start making sure they're getting this done and we get the new area dammed up. I think I like that plan, so come on guys, let's get the science in so we can get this dam going up here. You got to get me 200 points before they're completed here. I think you can do it. What do you need? Food? You got food. Go eat. What are you doing? Dude. You too. Go eat. If you get hungry, man, go eat. Oh, good. We've got both our terraces up. Nice. So, what are some other well-beings? So, we were looking at that. That takes the 50. Okay, but we want to save the science for now because we need the dam. We got to start getting this. We want to get this dam going. When we get this built up, where are areas water can escape? So it looks like it can escape way over here. But it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I guess we'll just kind of let it escape over there for now, but that way we can start getting filled down here too. You know what? Actually, we could start building the platform section over here, and then we'll just set it to, hold on. Let's fix the priority of these. Let's set these back to normal, because we want them to keep working on this now. There we go. And there, and there, and there. Okay, so we'll set that back to normal, and then anything we set up over here, now we'll set that to a really low priority. So let's just build a big old section right about, yeah, that looks good. And then get the priorities going, set that to low. Nope, guys, don't work on it. Work on the other stuff first. That is not important. Just do it when you got nothing else better to do. Cool. Okay. Oh, okay, so we are out of planks, so they're not really going to work on that stuff right now. We're doing good on logs, though. Okay, and then we just got this. So let us start planning over this way. So how do we want this? So the dam... Well, maybe have it go, put the dam about right there. Okay, yeah, I'm cool with that. So let's actually go right there, and there, and then, okay, so that will get us to the dam. Now we need to build this up a little bit lower. Okay, cool. So that'll get us to the dam once. Now we need the levee pieces unlocked. So those are 120. Get the levee pieces unlocked, and then we'll get the dams on top of it, and then that will get this whole area blocked off. And then we need to start building over to this way so we can get it blocked off here, and we need to also get it blocked off right over here, which actually... So we're going to bring up the water to here. So roads. Let's have, where do we want the road? Okay, we'll have it actually right, let's see, about there. We'll have it cross right there, and let's get rid of these resources there and that resource there. And now let's start looking at our platforms. Triple's too high, right? Oh, right, we want levees. Never mind. Okay, so no. Don't. We just need to get across from right there. Good. Okay, I was going to say, as soon as day pops up, they should come straight on out here and start getting rid of this. All right. Good. Okay, so we're at 94 research points. A little bit more, and we can unlock the levees. And then we can start unlocking some more of the fun stuff. I guess we should get that double platform unlocked here soon too. But it's not as necessary. Would have been nice up here, but let's just get all that done. Cool. So they placed, oh, because these are closer. So of course they're going to work on those first. And they must have done this before. Oh, they're just placing logs everywhere. That makes sense. Getting it ready so when they can start making the planks, they can start building again. I'm gonna guess that this has already got all the logs it needs. Actually, it does not, surprisingly. I really kind of want these done, though, too. So let's actually up the priority of this area. And same with this area. Get that up. All right. Because again, we want that dam done sooner rather than later. Oh, we need a dam up over here too. Shoot. I just noticed that. So we need that to come up to here. So we need, yeah, to come up to that height. All right. Then we also need one. Do we need one here? No, because it's going to get blocked right there, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so that one will be fine. We don't need a dam there. Good. Okay, so looks... Oh, nice. Eventually, you might actually get a worker to put these berries in. Not too worried about it. I mean, we're definitely doing fine on our berries for now. Oh, actually, our food's really low. We might want to think about another berry gatherer, in fact. Let's just pop it down right there. Okay, what are you guys working on? You're working on planks, I'm guessing. Mostly. Yep, lots and lots of planks. Let's see. Farm, do we need to grow? Maybe I should grow the farm a little further? Or it's probably fine. Because once we get the beavers, I guess we could actually force his job in really quick. Yeah, let's do that. Then he can get that planted so we got more berry bushes, more food, all that. And then we'll just set that back down to the bottom priority. I'm going to leave the building there, but we'll set it to lowest work priority. Because in case we need a force in that area for any reason, that we've got the building, we'll have to build it again later. But once he's done planting the berry bushes, we definitely don't need someone sticking around in that building. Not like we do with the trees, that's for sure. I thought I told you guys that was a low priority construction site. Why? Build more paths. Oh! Oh, silly me. I need a path right there. That's why they're not working on it. That makes sense. Actually, yeah, I need to get pathing all across here. Shoot. There we go. Okay, yeah, you're not going to work on that stuff if you can't reach it. I'm like, I thought you guys had infinite reach. Yeah, not without a path, though. I do really love this new infinite reach. I mean, we'll eventually build some more districts, but right now it's nice to just be able to get these guys over here, because, like, we want to dam that up, and we want to come over here and dam all this up, and we're not going to have to make all these extra districts to do it for now. Eventually, we just want the extra districts so we can get resource gathering faster. Like, we'll definitely want a district for the mines. Like, we'll probably put a mining district up here. I think that's a good idea. All right. This is going really well. Good. Good, good, good. Should we get another breeding pod in? Because it seems like we're getting stagnant too. Although we do got 5 children, so let's just wait. Wait a little bit longer, see how that goes. Because again, I don't want to overdo the breeding pods. We don't exactly have a lot of food and water yet. Especially with me just trying to build this up over here. Oh, good. Okay, so they're back working good now that we actually have a path in. Good, good. Did they ever? Okay, so they did that, and we've got plenty of research to actually unlock the levee. So let's do that, and while we're at it, let's get this finally locked. Okay, so we've got all those kind of things that we need. So we need it to build up to here, and we'll set a dam right there. Nice. And then we also are going to need stuff over this way. How do we want to do this one? I guess we'll just set it there, there, and then some dams right there. Sound good? Which means we actually need a little bit of platform. What, can we do a triple here? Is that right? Yeah. And then triples there. And then just some singles there, and we'll get some... Oh, actually, hold on. We don't need these, because they can just walk across the dam right there. Okay, good. And then the most important one, right on over here. Let's get these levees up right along here. Yes. Finally. Okay. That, and let's see, we'll do levee there, and then we'll stick 2 little dams in right in there. Okay, good. And then the last area we need to worry about is over here. So let's think about how we're going to path that way. Let's work up to that. So we need to remove some resources right here. And then I guess we'll just hop on across right here. Right? Yeah, that works. Get some pathing. Whoops. Get some pathing in right there. And let's just kind of have it curve on in right here. Boom, and boom, and boom. And then we can just build a little levee right up to there. Nope, did not mean to click that. Okay, what is that right there? Yes. And then we'll build some dams right there. And then that. Okay, that should dam up this crater then. What about over here? Is this... Ooh. Okay, never mind. We've got this whole area too. Well, shoot. How to get over there then? How do we want to do that? I guess we'll just continue from over here. It's probably our best bet because we can build a lot of road along this way. And then we'll do some singles here. Yes, yes. Triples, yep, triples, and triple. Make sure there's a path across there. I want to keep to this level so I don't lose track of where I'm at. So that got us to there. Come across here and here. Alright, look at that. We're getting on over there. Oh, cool. And then we can just dam it off right there. That will work. So, levees. And... yeah, okay. And then we'll just build the dam across. There we go. That. Now, that should have the crater dammed off, right? Yeah, because we don't have to worry about that, because... actually, what? Okay, so that is... if we can get water going up and over. Okay, that's cool. We'll see about that in the future. Right now, let's just continue. Ooh, shoot. Okay, so we're low on water, we're low on food, but we do have workers again. So, actually, let us get another farmhouse going. Yes. And then, okay, so we got plenty of the berry bushes up. We need to really think about increasing water and food. What should we... okay, I guess we could finish off this area with some more kohlrabis. That will work. Then hopefully that will do us for... oh shoot, they are good and hungry. Was not paying attention there. That's the problem with the breeding pods. Wasn't looking to see how many more kids were growing, and now we're out. That is a problem. That's also going to cause a problem with our population here because we've halted at the moment. Oh well, we will get through it. Okay, you've completely planted, so you go back down to your lowest. And then this needs, whoops, no, not that. We need that done now. Most definitely right now. Oh good, they're grabbing some berries, pumping the water. Come on berries, keep growing. This should be a big enough berry patch to help feed a lot of this, but... and then hopefully we can get this farm up and running a lot faster. Oh, they are quite hungry though, aren't they? What do we got left on the farm? So, okay, just 2 more logs for the farm, and we've got plenty of logs, that's for sure. They are toiling away. We're doing good over here. Good, good. So yeah, now we need to start, like I said, we need to upgrade food. So we got plenty of research points. Let's actually start working on spreading our power around. Because let's start planting, what is it? Let's see, cassavas? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. And then we need a fermenter, but it's going to need power. Where do we want to build it? Guess we'll do it right about there, and we'll bring power over. Because what I'm going to do now, so I'm going to build some compact water wheels, the 1, 2, like we talked about, and then we're going to put in some levees right here to keep the water flowing. So the water's not coming in here, should keep it, push more pressure that way. And then oh right, we're going to need gears. Oh shoot, we're dying of hunger. Okay, well crap. Hunger, thirst, Cat was getting busy working on the damming off the crater area and wasn't looking at what I was doing. When did I do that? Let's get rid of you. Why they haven't gotten rid of that yet? Let's get the priority up there. Let's get those knocked down so we can get the platforms up. And they're still doing plenty good over there. Cool. I know we'll get through this problem. It's just too bad we've had quite a few beavers die of hunger now. But we'll get through it. It will be alright. Just a very unfortunate tragedy. Oh, he's gonna... Right in the food supply too. Man. And we got plenty of beds. Well, we do still have someone working there. You know what? Let's get his priority back down so they're working in the other areas. Because right now we're okay on science. Oh, I guess I could actually get the high power shaft ready. I know we don't have the gears yet. Although, I have an idea. Okay. So, we're going to want, yes, the gear workshop, and can we squeeze it in? Yeah, we could squeeze it in right there, or maybe... I'll squeeze it in right there, because what I'll do then is I'll build some platforms across right there. And we'll just get that and that, and then all we need is one little power shaft right there. And then we'll start building some gears up. So then where else we're going to start doing is we're going to build platforms here and here. And we're going to get the platforms all the way over to over here. Let's see, where do we want to actually set it? I guess I'll put a shaft right there, and then we'll just circle it around. Right there and there. And then, so you need to go there, 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 and there. Okay. Connect all that up. Okay, and eventually they'll get to that, and we will be good. So, but in the meantime, let's just let them work. We've lost quite a few. We need their population to build back up again. Yeah, if you've been watching my WoW series, you'll notice I've been forgetting quite a few things. like I said on there, I'm definitely understanding streamer blindness. You start trying to keep engaged with the audience, you're working on other things, and before you know it, you've lost like half your population to starvation. Yeah, not good. Not good at all. But we'll fix it. We haven't lost. Nowhere near losing yet. And whoa, that has come along really nicely. It'll be nice once we get this dammed and we'll have water in there. It looks like they're doing a good job here. Okay, cool. So, trying to think, how do I want to do this? Because we definitely need more food, although maybe these extra farmers will make up for that. And actually, these berry bushes are finally starting to grow, so that will help us keep up with the water problems as well. You know, we could actually do this, and then once we've got that, we can open this up, and that just gives us a little bit more area to farm, and actually a little bit more water storage. So, yeah. Let's get these levees up, this dam going. Where does that go up to, though? Because that's going to release water down into here, which isn't necessarily bad, except it's going to release over there. Okay, so we can't do that quite yet. Okay, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Well, at least they're getting that done, I suppose. I don't know. So maybe, we definitely need some. Let's go look at the storage options. Where's storage? Storage. Start getting some medium warehouses, I guess, going. That's probably a good idea. Where do we want to start placing them now? Could put one. One would fit in nicely right there. And this will be. What are we growing? We're growing. Don't want the fermented, not the kohlrabies. What is that we're growing? It's. Oh no, there we are. It's the cassavas. Okay, yeah. We'll put up a cassava storage over there. That way, once they get this going, we'll have that ready. Are they able to reach... Oh yeah, they can go down here and work on that. Okay. But not if... Let's actually build another one right there. That way they can get down there, work on all this. Because this is going to block our path over here. But... And we will eventually move that stuff. Because, again, like I said, this could be more farmland. We could plant more trees. And I want to make this the warehouse area, or warehouses. And, alright, this is going to be our industrial area. We're going to build it over the water. Make it on platforms. So... let's actually give that a little bit more priority so we start storing this stuff. They're not going to be able to eat it yet, not until we can actually process it into edible foods, but let's get it stored so that way they're not just sitting doing nothing with it. Oh, this pump is not... we don't have a worker there. That's a problem. Is it a problem? Guess it's not a problem right now. It is going to be a problem in the future. In fact, yeah, let's up their priorities. And we're going to up your priority and, yeah, your priorities. Okay. How's that? You're good. Okay, so you don't have anyone at the moment, but once the population regrows, it's not going to be an issue. We probably don't have many. Okay, so yeah. So, we definitely don't have all the workers we need at the moment, obviously. How is this? This has people, and doesn't really need them? Alright, I have that one a little lower. Let's make sure you got someone in there. Now, did that take away berries? No. Good. Come on, guys. Let's grow. Let's get over that little bit of mistake I made. And let's get through that drought so you guys can, well, not that you have anyone working there anyway. So, we're just waiting for beavers to grow up. That's basically it right now. But at least they can get working on things like that. They'll get logs ready on all these areas. You know. Pretty sure, yeah, they can get logs out to there. Oh, look at that. Finally got those trees cut down, so let's get that path in there. Cool. Cool. So yeah, we're just waiting for them to grow now. Come on, guys. Let's grow up. We need workers. Workers. How are they coming along? 14 of 20, 15 of 20. Oh, no, you were carrying too. Okay. Oh, look at that. We got one more worker. Yes, we know the building lacks power. Although it does have a worker again. That's good. I assume we still have someone cutting down trees, right? Yes, good. Not that we terribly need it. We're doing pretty good on logs at the moment. So yeah. Coming along. How is this actually doing? Oh, that's how that's doing. Cool. They're getting that built pretty quickly. And then I'm sure they'll get the rest of it. Well, this area is going to take a little bit, trying to get around here. But shouldn't be too much problem. But like I said, once we can get this dammed off, at least we'll start getting some water to start sitting in here, start getting it to fill up. And then as we can get the rest of the dams finished off, we can get it all the way up to the top. Get it way up here. Then water should not be a problem for quite a while with a reservoir that big. Make ourselves a nice little lakeside town here. I think that'll look pretty cool. Eventually I'll do something to... How will I do that? I guess I could block it off somewhere up here so it has to go up a little higher, and then it could actually come down this way. Although I gotta be careful of that because I don't want to mess up the pressure on these. Oh, that's true. So maybe I don't want to break that. That way I don't mess up the pressure on these guys. That is a good point. At least not until we start getting... Once we have the engines, then, you know, not a problem. But for now, definitely want these water wheels working. Alright. We are out of planks, but the drought is almost over. Next day, that will be ended, and they can start getting some planks. We do have oh, we got 2 workers there. Oh, good. So, another one grew up. Nice. I'd say we are doing really well. We've gotten over that little hump at the moment. Our farm's expanded. We got the 2 farmhouses now, so that will help tremendously. Let's see, is there any other... So, this is the only raw food they can eat, right? I want to say so. I guess we could look at the warehouse really quick. That's probably a good way to tell. So that's fermented, kohlrabi's, mangrove fruits. Okay, so we can actually grow some mangroves and then get some food off of those. Let's look into that then. Because that wouldn't take too much for that to build, and that'd be another good source of food for us at the moment. So, mangroves. So, it just takes 10 days for them to grow a tree, and then 10 days to give us 4 fruits. So and then, so a forester will plant them, which, we might need another forester for that though. Also, and then farmers will harvest it? Is it farmers? No, not farmers. There, gatherers. Gatherers are the ones who do that. I know. Okay, so yeah, we'll probably. How do we want to do it? It's again one of those things where the forester, once he plants the trees, he's not going to have to rework it. So, trying to think of where I might want to place the next forester. I guess he's going to be over here somewhere. And then we can get a farmhouse. How do we want to do this? Let's build a platform right here. And we'll get a road going across. We'll just bring it down to here for now. Then let's do that. And we're going to actually platform this area too. I know we're killing some of our little bit of our location, but... And then if we put in a forester here, he can actually get the whole area that we need. In fact, he can go way over here. He can go right there. Could set him over here. Anywhere. Okay, good. Should we just set him... Where do we want to do it? Set him right here? That look good? I think that looks good. Cool, and then we'll do another farmhouse. What about right there? No, not farmhouses, right. Gatherers. So what, I gather just one for now, and then we'll plant we'll get some mangroves planted in here. Cool. All right. Now, that's going to be ways down the road, but we'll get it all set up there. Because water is definitely a problem too, so I do really want to let them keep working towards damming this area off as well. Okay, and our worker population is definitely growing quite nicely. We've got planks again. How are we doing with this? We do need those gears sooner rather than later. So let's actually increase the priority of this area, and let's get these two things done. Maybe, okay, so since we got the population growing again, maybe we should actually... Yeah, maybe we should actually get this. And then you can do that and that. And then we also want that. This I'll let leave for now. And then, so we're going to need some storage for the new mangroves. I guess we could just set them back here, couldn't we? In fact, we could just set it right on top of the other one. And you can store mangrove fruits. Cool. Definitely collecting plenty of those, so once we can ever get our power system up and running over here. We've got it running all the way over here. But that's definitely going to be a while because they've got to build all that platform area too. How's that going? Ah, good, they've completed. So have they started working? Yes, they have. Nice. We're going to have that dammed off sooner than we thought. Good, good. We're doing plenty fine on logs. Yeah, so water is definitely going to be our big thing now. So now that these bushes have grown, they're going to start growing, and we've got our two farmhouses here. We've expanded this. Food should do a lot better. It's water that we're going to be hurting on. here. So, with that said, let's... We could put in some more water storage, but ultimately we just need more water pumps. And I really don't want to have to set a third pump in here, because that would probably empty it out in a drought. Alright, it's looking good. So yeah, let's let them continue. That's all green. And we'll high priority this area, I guess. Priority. Good. Okay, and then we also want high priorities in all our dams. We want all of this done so we can get water. Yeah, let's just get this all completed. I like that. Okay. Gonna do high priority here and over here. Come on. And then I'm just gonna do, or those are very high, and then we're just gonna do a high priority for this for now. We'll increase it when, but I want to get this one done first, because like I said, then that'll start filling up in there. That way we can get the water to these edges that much quicker when we've got it all dammed up. And we've got the one done here, so that's good. Okay, so that means they're not really going to work on this, unfortunately, because I've only got high priority on that stuff, but hopefully that will be fine. Because they're going to obviously focus on those platforms up that way. Okay. But yeah, they're coming along quickly with it though. Good. That will be nice when they get that part done. You know, actually, since we're getting workers again, let's get our builder population back up. Let's do that. That way we get some things done quicker. And speaking of which, let's see, we got hauling posts. I guess we don't really need a hauling post yet. They are nice though. But our district is pretty compact at the moment, except for our workers going way out in the middle of nowhere trying to build dams, but you know, with still 5 workers missing, I guess the hauling post isn't the best idea quite yet, but soon we should get back to having vacancies again. Although we are putting more stuff down. And wood is... this little area is definitely keeping up just fine on our logs. I figure maybe what we'll do is... let's see, yeah, maybe have a road go across here. We can make this a whole big, what was the trees? A bunch of oak trees over here. I think I like that idea. Once we get this all filled with the water. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, we could actually get that planned out at the very least. And we can low priority it like the other one. Should we just go straight across here? Sure. And get that going? Yeah. And then, but we don't need you now, so just low priority. But that way it's planned out, ready to go. And then, let's see. Also, actually, I want to keep you, because you are going to be a low priority workplace. Because all you got to do is plant the mangrove trees, and then you're done. But again, I'll leave you there for the moment. Because if we would happen to need a forester, all we got to do is get one of you guys sitting in there, but we'll lower your priority so you're not taken away from other jobs. Cool. Oh, that's coming along. They are working quick on it. Now, yeah, if we could get our population back up, the hauling post would be nice, because the haulers might actually bring supplies to all this, and then the builders, all they got to do is build it. That would be nice. Well, we got, let's see, one little mangrove growing. Definitely doing a lot better on food now that these berry bushes have grown, and we've got this going. We've got the 2 farms. Yeah. I think we're going to be good for a little while, really. So our big concern is really just going to be the water now, which they didn't die of dehydration. So yeah. They'll probably be fine then. It was the starvation we were having an issue with, because we didn't quite have our food upgraded well enough at the time. I say that, you're thirsty, but you're just not wanting to go get water right now. Although, whoa, you guys are working quick. Good. Nice. I assume you're still working over here too. Getting both sides done. Good. And then, yeah, okay, so yeah, you're that priority, so that'll get them to get that done first, but that way we get the dam going in there too. Nice. And we're doing plenty fine on beds, 16 beds. Once we see how the population is, we might get another breeding pod down as well. We'll see. We'll see. 4 is quite a bit right now. Especially at our, well, I guess we should be careful, because again, our water is our big issue right now, because I'm really just trying to hold out until we get this filled up, because our water pumps are just going to dry this up, and then that's not going to be good. Hopefully these water wheels are going to keep flowing when we've got this filled up. I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? We might have to think about, I guess we could go up here and put water wheels up this way. We could do the large water wheels up here, couldn't we? Because that's pretty deep. That might be a good idea. Clear this area out, do water wheels with it. Yeah. It's probably going to be our best bet. Or maybe some water wheels along here and get water flowing over here. That could be a good idea too. Although again, once we get the engines going, that's not going to be an issue at all, honestly. So yeah. Okay, cool. We're down to 2 more to go. Which, I'm sure one's there, because we don't need a dude working that. Have they done any of that? No, not yet. That's fine though. Because again, they're working good on that. Good. All right. And we're doing well over here. Uh-oh. And the drought is incoming. That sucks. You know, actually, could start getting some metals, couldn't we? I think we'll get these platforms done, and then we might think about, let's see, how do we, yeah, let's actually just, we'll take this one, no, we'll do this one. And we'll just kind of sneak around here with the path instead and build some stairs up. And we'll do that. And there. Just like that. And then that way that will be ready. We're just kind of getting ready for when we want to start grabbing the metal. Not going to be doing it for a while, but suppose we could, we don't need those built, so we're going to actually lower the priorities though. Okay, ooh, down to only 1 vacancy, which honestly, yeah, it's that thing. So we can start creating more jobs for them. Although we are going to have the fermenter, we're going to have the farmhouse down here, or not a farmhouse, a gatherer. Although still, that's only 2 jobs. That's okay. So yeah, I guess we need to start thinking about putting in a few more jobs. So maybe the hauling post might be a good idea to get going on. Actually, while we're at it, we're doing really good on logs. So, is it you that does it? Yeah, you store planks. Okay. Let's actually get a plank storage going. We're going to put it... Should I maybe scoot it over so that way we can get some stuff going that way, or yeah, we could just work around it. But let's actually change a little bit of priorities here, because we want that to actually be able to build. There we go. They're still going to work on this kind of stuff first, but that way, actually, yeah, we'll let them keep building this, because again, water. We need to focus on getting our water upgraded. Water is our big problem right now. They're doing okay on it, but our population is getting back up. So they're going to start getting lower on water. And we don't need them dehydrating, and we want to make sure these breeding pods keep putting out more beavers. How's it coming over here? Okay, good. They're down to the dam, so 12 more logs on that side. It's looking good. Okay, now they're going to slow down, but they've got plenty of work to do right over here with just logs, because we'll keep getting trees in, but we'll stop getting planks in because now these are stopped. But it should be enough to get a little bit more done over here. It'd be nice once they get this all... You know what? Actually, we can totally just demolish this section. We'll take out these 2 little bits, and we'll just have the path run across here. That's actually the far better plan. Because this is just going to need logs. We're not going to need the planks for this stuff, so if they get to that during another drought, they can continue working on it. I am quite good with that. Yep. Cool. This is going well. Go, my little beavers. Build our empire. Dang, a little bit of a long drought, isn't it? 6 more days. Plenty of science going. Is there anything we want to spend the science on right now? Don't really need the better warehouses. Don't need the medium tanks yet. Landscaping. No, need the floodgates at the moment. Okay, so that's gears, that's metal. So don't really need any of that stuff quite yet. Pathing. Bridges are always nice, but not necessary at the moment. Could work on the better housing. That's 400. See, water dump. I do like water dumps. Steam gauge. And there's that. We don't need that. Food, oil presses. Don't have those crops yet. Hydroponic. That could be cool. So that just... Oh, those take water, though. Dang. That's going to be rough. I wonder how much food they make, though. Then, of course, we could get that unlocked. Could get that unlocked. Those are awesome. I love these things. Definitely don't have the bots yet. Oh, hey, you know what? Let's get the double shower. And some shrines. Let's see, that gives wet fur. Yeah, let's do that. So what's that, 4 wide? Yeah. So we need a few platforms. Let's just build them across, all the way across. And let's make them happen now. Because this is something that'll make them happy. And happy means they will work faster. And then we could probably get a little shower in here too. Shouldn't drain the water too quickly. And then again, happy, happy, happy. Let's also see, what did I do? Okay, and then there was also the shrines. Where do we want to place a couple shrines at? Have a couple over here? Sounds good, right? Get those up. Cool. Hey, look at that. We got beavers unemployed again. So, let's hope we don't end up getting our beavers killed now. Oh, in fact, the water is draining. See, these 2 pumps are knocking it out, and we've still got 3 more days. I guess we really do need to look at better water storage. So that uses gears, so we'll just do these again for now. And we're gonna drop 3 of them there, and these also. High priority. They're doing really good over there. So now they're just waiting for planks on that end. So that's actually gonna get them to work on stuff like this, because this is just gonna need logs. Let's see, we need to make sure that's set to water. And water. And some more water. There we go. Okay, you think we got enough build projects going for these beavers? Maybe we should add about 500 more, right? I'm always so bad about that. They can never get anything done because I place down 1 build order, they start working at it, so I place down 10 more build orders. And then those 10 turn into 100, and, you know, just... what can I say? It's what I do. Oh, good. They'll start... oh, we don't have this prioritized, though. We need to do that. And that. Okay, cool. Because they can actually be working on that, too, during the drought. Because all that is logs. And then, yeah, we've about got this one done. How much more? 20 of the 20, so they just actually have to build it, and then they'll start going that way. Good. Good, good, good. Oh, dang. They working on that quickly. Really quickly, in fact. That's awesome. Oh shoot, we're dried up now. How many? Okay, so they just got to get through 1 day with no water. I don't think any of them are going to get dehydrated. Fingers crossed. They should be fine for a day though. And cool. Harvesting the crops out there. Come on, guys, get them harvested, because they're going to shrivel up. How long do they last? 1.1 days, so they might survive the drought. And those will definitely survive the drought. The trees, yeah, they'll definitely survive the drought. How about the berry bushes? They'll be fine, right? Oh, yeah. They'll be perfectly fine. Okay, so yeah. We'll do perfectly fine through this drought. Like I said, we shouldn't lose any beavers before water starts trickling back in. Not even all of them are thirsty yet. A lot of them are, but... oh, good. Okay, so drought is almost over. Just got to get through this night. How you guys doing? Oh, hey. Oh, that's cool. I like the little signs on them now. Oops. Do these ones... let's see. Can't really... oh, yep. There's a cool little sign there, too. Nice. That is pretty cool. So a quick glance can see what it is, and we can see inside to see what it is. I'm loving the improvements they're making to this game. It's going to be so cool to finally see actual release. I'm excited for that. Okay, cool. So we'll have water. Why aren't you pumping? Pump, pump, pump. There we go. There we go. Good. That'll get you. Well, if you would have kept pumping, it would have been not so thirsty. Hey, we got one in the shrines done, didn't we? That's gonna help their happiness. And how's the other one coming? 12 of 20? Cool. And they're doing really good over here. And our logs are doing really good, so nice. Yeah, the logs should not be a problem until we start getting our industrial going better. But like I said, we're gonna do that over here. So yeah, that's at normal priority. Oh yeah, and now we're producing planks again, so now they can get back to working on all this stuff. Cool. Cool. How's that coming? Okay, so they did get this finished off over here. Good. We're getting close. We're getting closer, guys. We're getting a lot closer. Oh, they need to pump that water faster, so they're all good. Ooh, a couple of them are a little... That's interesting, because that one has like a... This one over here, he's got like a bigger circle, so he must be closer to death than the rest of them. So, with any luck, keep pumping. Pump the water, you fools. You're thirsty. You need a lot more water. Happiness is definitely going up. We're at -4, but because it was quite a bit lower than that earlier. Because they were all getting pretty thirsty, so. But as they all get drinks of water, that'll keep going back up. Get it back up to 5. Which should actually increase their pump rate, I would imagine. -3, -2. Okay, so yeah, we're getting back up there. They're getting their water back. Good. This is going well, I'd say. How are we doing over here? Let's see. So we got a little bit more left for the platforms, and then they'll start working on the actual dam parts. Nice. That one just needs 10 more logs there, and then we get that one built, and that will be ready to go. Cool. So we really need a hauler's post. Where do we want to actually build it? Let's see. Hauling post. So it does take planks. Because, yeah, we're starting to get a lot of unemployed beavers, so we might as well get something for them to do. Okay, let's see here. Let's actually... Could just build a little stair up to it. You know what? Sure. Let's just do that for now, and let's actually increase that priority, because the haulers will make these builds... I'm hoping they actually bring resources to the build sites. I'm gonna hope that, because yeah, that'll speed things up a lot faster if they do that. Of course, they're actually going to work on the build sites first, because everything is very high priority. Silly me. Oh, we're happy again. 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. Apparently they're trying to be computers. 0, 1. All right. Things are going really well. Okay, but you know, I think we've done pretty good for the day. I think we're actually going to call it there today, folks. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. And if you missed the stream, I'm uploading the videos onto YouTube, so you can always go check them out there. And if you're liking the video on YouTube, of course, a like and subscribe helps me a lot, so that would be awesome. Anyway, guys, it's been going good. Later.